I'm at DataCentres Europe 2012 and I'm with Soeren Brogaard Jensen. Soeren, two of the hot topics here this week have been very much about the emerging cloud opportunity, but also about data center software. Can you tell us a little bit about how data center infrastructure management software can help companies to optimize their data centers for this emerging opportunity?
Sure. So we've been studying this problem over the years, and when we advise customers and clients to approach the software or the data center infrastructure management opportunity, we try to have a conversation around sort of three major steps that make sense for them to think about. And the first one is to get the scope right. And the scope is important because it sets the frame and the context for what DCIM can do and offer in the context of driving efficiency or enabling some of these new opportunities from cloud to virtualization to new business models. And we very much urge customers to think about it from starting with the building, the construction, the fundamental layer zero that hosts your data center. Starts with the building, moves up into power and the cooling infrastructure, into the racks, into the rows and the racks, and into the IT elements, whatever it's servers, routers, switches, network, all the way up to where IT meets the hypervisors. That entire scope, from sort of building to row to IT up to the hypervisors, is the scope you should consider to gain the full benefit of software. And the next piece is really get the right tools to the right user. Whatever you are a facility person with a detailed insight, look and requirement on the mechanical side of the equation, or a electrical power engineer that looks at the power quality and the forensics of your power, all the way up to understanding where your assets are, and from an IT perspective, how capacity constraints relates to your IT infrastructure, all the way up to deploying new virtual machines. You need the right tools, you need to have the right insights that are unique for your specific purpose. And think about the CFO or the CIO that makes the decision for how to expand. Should I continue invest in my existing data center? Should I build a private cloud? Should I go public, have a public cloud? What are the choices? What are the decision-making criteria for making such large investment and decisions? Those tools need to be available at hand. And the last thing we say, which we spoke about this week at the conference, which I think has been overlooked in many implementations, and is also causing a lot of DCIM implementations to fail, is sort of the process and the organizational adoption of DCIM. And we very much, again, urge clients to think about this as a life cycle. Think about it from the early design and planning implementation to the operational phase, all the way up to the ongoing evaluation. Because DCIM has the potential to be a lot more than just, in quotes, helping run your data center more efficiently. We can externalize and make DCIM available from the very early engagement of design and planning all the way up to our ongoing evaluation and improvement of our infrastructure. So those are the three steps. Think about getting the scope right, think about the maturity as well of that scope, get the right information to the right user, and think about your business processes.
Soeren, thank you very much.
You're welcome.